You're all I think about.
I mean, that's just disrespectful. Queen Nia was speaking.
But she mentioned certain names, and now they've arrived.
Nia, if you want to do something, then do it. But there's one thing that you were right about. We didn't come alone.
Oh, no, they didn't. Bianca welcoming IYO SKY. Of course, IYO SKY, having recently won the Battle Royal, now the #1 contender to Liv Morgan's World Championship. And she's proven to be a trusted ally for Jade and Bianca, joining up with the women's tag team champs and Naomi. And remember, those three have already had a big year together. They won that 6-woman tag team match at WrestleMania 40.
Wow, okay, you guys brought IYO. That's like really cool. But I don't think you guys are too smart because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are still outnumbered. The math isn't really mathing here, and I don't think there's anyone dumb enough in the back that's gonna want to be on your team. And unlike you guys, I'm actually really smart. And I know what's about to happen right now, so who wants to be brave and throw the first punch?
What the?
Well, you better be brave when Rhea returns. The protective mask is on because the last time we saw Rhea Ripley, she was badly injured in a parking lot outside NXT. Yeah. Liv and Raquel were walking away with a baseball bat.
WarGames! Oh! What the hell? I thought Rhea Ripley was going to be out for months.
Rhea Ripley, who suffered a broken orbital bone, is absolutely destroying Liv Morgan right now.
Lost her absolute mind. Is Rhea Ripley even medically cleared to be here? What the hell is going on, Joe?
And look at IYO SKY. She is climbing up top over the moonsault to take them all out.
Well, you heard Rhea Ripley. One word, or is it 2 words? WarGames.
Rhea Ripley with a protective mask, suffering a broken orbital bone, but yet just did that.
Rhea bloody Ripley is out of her bloody mind.
Incredible to think